The easiest managerial job in football. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome to On My Heads, and I hope you're all well. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. So, Gareth Southgate, we know, yesterday resigned as the England manager. But who next, right? Who is going to be the next manager, and what kind of a job is it going to be? Now, there's lots of names already been touted around. Okay, we've got Eddie Howe, of course, Graham Potter, Jurgen Klopp. Every other name under the sun you can mention is, up for the job. Potentially up for the job anyway. Whether the English public or the English fans would welcome a foreign manager again, who knows? I mean, I sit on the fence on that one as well, in all fairness. I do believe Eddie Howe would be a great manager. I also think Graham Potter would be a decent manager as well. They're English, they're forward-thinking managers as well. So potentially that could be the way they go. But is it a good job to have? Is it the easiest job in football? Now, given the players that England have, the quality of the players, and the clubs that these players play for on a weekly basis, winning honours left, right and centre, you've got to say it's the easiest job in football. I was listening to Harry Redknapp talk about this a while ago, and he was saying, when you're an international manager, you're not really doing a lot of coaching. So lots of pundits, lots of YouTube channels are talking about the quality of Southgate's coaching, and is he a good coach? I've always had the same belief. Actually, you're more of a tactician than a coach. You're not actually going to be coaching players at that level when they come to football. You're going to be coaching them in the ways of the tactical plan. You're going to be coaching them to say, okay, we need to, work on this aspect. We got this opposition coming in, they're good on there. We need to stop them there. That kind of coaching, but not actually coaching the players in how to play football, how to develop themselves as players. It's about the tactical plan. So this, for me, this is where Southgate got it wrong in many ways, in creating an identity in how England played, but also having that master plan and having the players execute that plan. Because the players have got it. The players have definitely got it. There's no doubt that England, for me, have the best players out there for any nation. It's just they're not playing as a team. So the new England manager has to come in and get this group of players playing as a team. And he's got the best tools out of any manager out there. The best tools, because he's got the best players. Certainly the best players in Europe. Now obviously the Nations League starts in the autumn, but then you've got the World Cup qualifiers as well. Really, they have to hit the ground running. I'm not saying he has to win every single match from the off, but it has to be impressive in the way they're playing. It has to be tactically astute. It has to be defensively aware, of course. But it has to be offensive. Now, where Southgate failed is in-game management, or potentially the way he set up the team, the way he coached them in the tactics of the game. I'll give you a classic example. In the final, Pickford kept on launching the ball long. Even the displeasure of some of the defenders, Stones notably, who wanted it played short, kept on going long and usually losing the ball, giving away possession. I've always been a great believer that you should never kick the ball long, unless you're just spotting a high line on the opposition defence. You're going to run in behind, and you're going to score a goal that way. But if you're not going to do that, you're always going to give away possession. So what Southgate should have done in that game is seen that Pickford's done it once, he's done it twice, so he should have shouted over to him straight away and say, stop doing it. Do not do that. Play out from the back. But he kept on doing it throughout the first half and into the second half as well. And it just wasn't good enough. So as a coach, as a manager on the sidelines, managing the in-game activity, those are the crucial things that you should be doing. The way you're handling certain players, whether they're in form, out of form, whether they're injured, where do you slot them in? Where do you put your best players? Where do you try and fit your best players in positions that they don't always play? Or should you get the best players who play in that position on a regular basis? These are all the things that a manager or an international manager will have to do. Because it's not as if you've grown up with these players. It's not as if you've coached them for years and years. You're just getting them for a few weeks every year. just a run up into a big tournament, and then you've got to try and build up some kind of understanding between the way you want the game played and the way that the players come to every squad, every tournament, any qualifying campaign, and they know what is expected. They already know. So you're not coaching them how to play football. You're just really coaching them the tactical plan, or what you're going to do against a certain opposition. So it's all tactics. It's all mind games. It's got nothing to do with making them better footballers. It's about making them the best footballers they can be to play in a team with a certain sense of tactics, let's say, a certain tactical awareness or certain plan. So the new manager coming in, for me, it's the easiest job in the world, because you've got the best players who only need tweaking, and they only need to have a new plan, a clear guide as to how they need to play. Be defensively aware, be more attacking, but just put the right players in their right positions. Don't sacrifice your left-hand side just so you can fit in a Foden or a Bellingham and try and put them out there when they don't normally play there. Don't take an injured player to a major tournament who hasn't really played for 4 or 5 months anyway. You know, don't keep on playing your captain even when he's injured or he's out of form. Now, England they're a bit of a rarity in this regard. They put so much emphasis on the captaincy, whereas other nations don't. They might even rotate captains given each game, but England don't. They really put a lot of emphasis on the England captaincy. And I think maybe they should change that up a little bit. Change it up a little bit and say, look, we don't need a number one captain. We have a rolling captain. And that's just an idea for another manager to come in. But all they have to do is just bring in a forward-thinking manager who's going to play on the front foot, who's going to take it to the opposition. But also, when things are not working quite well, he can, in-game, change things, change them quickly, make quick decisions, make rapid substitutions to change it up. And when, let's say in the final, England equalise, just to go for the jugular. And that's where England failed repeatedly. They sat back when they really should have been going forward. That's the manager that England need. And for me, it's going to be the easiest job in the world. Let us know your thoughts. But who will it be? Will they be successful? And what will it take to get this group of players playing like a team and not like a group of individuals? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. And I will catch you again on another video coming very soon. Bye now.